We got a new update on the mystery hero teased as part of Season 8, as well as the reveal of a brand new villain coming to Marvel Rivals, and some fresh new trailers. What it do, Durag Nation? There's a lot of content dropping in Marvel Rivals this week, so I'll quickly break down everything you need to know without wasting your time. First, Hulk smash that hype button so YouTube shares the vibes with Marvel fans, and let's get it. Starting with the new content, Marvel Rivals is dropping 6 new costumes this week, with the first 2 revealed for the shop being ESU Captain America and the highly anticipated Thieves Guild costume for Cloak and Dagger, which just got its first look trailer. Check it out.
I'm trying to help.
Lights out. Suffer in the darkness. Let's pop back up under their noses. Us against the world.
My time to shine.
Glad to see Cloak finally has legs. Maybe one day he'll get ankles and feet too. You can pick both costumes up starting Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, though good luck playing Cloak and Dagger in ranked this season. 3 more of the new costumes dropping this week are of course part 2 of the Luna Snow Disco Propaganda Tour, with new rewards being given out as part of the latest mini battle pass. The Disco Revolution outfits this time around are for Magic, with the Inferno Doll costume,
Survive this!
Star-Lord with the Groovy Guardian costume, and Namor with his Sea Samba costume, who I'm sure will be trying to find a way to do some disco with Sue Storm. The 6th costume is a surprise drop. You probably noticed a new esports tab promoting the new teams and upcoming pro season. Well, they finally revealed the official Marvel Rivals esports costume bundles, and these first ones will be for Deadpool. There are 12 total variants, with Deadpool wearing the shirts and colors from each of the esports teams, and the bundles also include different cosmetic add-ons as well. I'm definitely getting the 100 Thieves bundle first because it includes this famous Jeff the Landshark meme. So if you're a fan of Rivals Esports, definitely pick up one of these bundles because a portion of the sales go towards the teams. That's not all the Deadpool content this week, as we're getting a brand new emote for the Merc with the Mouth that will allow you to ride on Jeff the Landshark's back. This is a special April Fool's Day emote and will be made available for other heroes. We also got a sneak peek of a potential new costume for the season 7.5 hero, Black Cat. Marvel dropped the latest issue of their swimsuit special, this one with a Spider-Man theme. On the cover with Peter, we see a swimsuit for Venom, and the one that will obviously be selling the most, Black Cat. Last year's Marvel Rivals summer special was a big hit, so I'm sure they're eager to bring it back now that we have more heroes in the game to match the comic, including Jean and one of the new heroes dropping next season, Cyclops. Speaking of Marvel Rivals Season 8, we have to go over everything we just learned. As I covered in my early access video, I got to see the end of the battle pass and went over the final gallery card, which is about a meeting between Rogue and Jean Grey in New York that revealed what's coming in Season 8. This time around, it was revealed the new playable heroes would be Cyclops, who is represented by the same glasses he wore in the Season 5 trailer, as well as Devil Dinosaur, represented by a plushie and first introduced in Season 6 when Deadpool freed him from the Collector. He'll no doubt be joined by his partner Moon Girl, but a third character was mentioned in that gallery card and shown in the background. The clue to their identity was that they shared the exact same thought patterns as one of the women at the table. I thought this was referring to Jean, which would mean the figure had to be Goblin Queen, who was her clone, but it was confirmed this clue was actually referring to Rogue. This led to people thinking Mystique, but if they have the same thought patterns, it has to be Captain Marvel, since Mystique can't copy memories. In the comics, when Rogue was a villain, she left Carol Danvers in a coma after absorbing her. Rogue not only permanently kept Captain Marvel's strength, durability, and flight, she got all her memories and part of her soul. They were essentially the same person at times, and Carol's consciousness actually took over Rogue's body at one point. I could see how this could be the Marvel Rivals version of Carol, definitely from another timeline based on her clothes, potentially looking for revenge because she absolutely hates Rogue. so much so she quit the X-Men when Professor X brought Rogue in. That's not all we can see in season 8 though. Rouse's new lore just revealed a new villain. We found out in the season 7 trailer that Black Cat was hired by Kingpin to break into Doctor Strange's sanctum to steal the tablet of life and time, and we assumed it was to gain the powers of a god rather than to save the city from the time stream anomaly. But it was in fact to save the city. We learned that Kingpin was threatened by the Gilded Saint into making a deal. Kingpin gets him the tablet, and in exchange the Gilded Saint heals the city. The Gilded Saint is a mysterious extra-dimensional being that makes deals and hoards treasure. In the comics, he was basically the god of the New York Thieves Guild, offering immortality in exchange for a percentage of everything they stole. Black Cat was successful in stealing the tablet, but the Gilded Saint found out after he fixed the city he'd been given a fake version, which did not make him happy, and he swore revenge. He also technically didn't finish the job because even his great power was blocked by whatever is going on with the Alchemix building, which was ground zero for the disaster and looks like it will be explored more next season. It could have something to do with Mephisto, who was revealed to have tricked the Collector into giving him a literal key to the multiverse called the Concordance Engine, which Mephisto got by trading the contract for Doctor Doom's mother. Hopefully this sets up a Captain Marvel and Ghost Rider reveal for Marvel Rivals Season 9. Let me know in the comments what you think about everything coming to Rivals and your Season 7 impressions. This is truly the year of the superhero fan. Tonight I'll be doing a watch party for Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and I also broke down 13 exciting upcoming superhero games that you need to know about. Click the video on screen to learn more. And a huge shout out to everyone supporting me on Patreon. Join for free so you never miss an update.